In this video, I will show you 3 super smart trend filters that will increase the win rate for any strategy by up to 50%. These amazing tools can identify the trend direction with high accuracy on any time frame, which makes trading so much easier, especially for beginners. I will also show you some examples of highly profitable strategies you can build with these indicators for guaranteed success. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, on the third place we've got a really interesting and original indicator called Pivot Trend. Pivot Trend by Lonesome the Blue. This is a really powerful tool and not a lot of people actually know about it. Okay, so how does this indicator work? First, it finds the pivot point. Second, it gets averages of pivot highs and pivot lows. Third, it compares the current closing price with averages of pivot highs and pivot lows. Fourth, if both are positive or negative, then the trend reversal is about to happen. You can customize this indicator by changing the inputs. Also, in the star section, you can remove all the plots, which makes the indicator really easy to read. We see when the price is in an uptrend, the indicator is colored in blue, and when the price is in a downtrend, the indicator becomes orange. And just take a look at how well it eliminates all the noise in the market. A regular trend indicator would probably give you a signal to go long somewhere at this point. If we add a regular SSL channel to the chart, we see how well all these fake signals got eliminated. For example, let's start with this long signal right here. We see the green line crossed above the red line, which indicated a trend reversal. But because the pivot trend was colored in orange, this signal simply got eliminated. And it's good we didn't take this trade because it could have resulted in a loss. Then a few candlesticks later, we had a signal to go short. This is where the SSL red line crossed above the green line. And if we look down at our filter, we can see that this signal is actually confirmed. Okay, so the next long signal might have been a winning trade actually, but because it was way too soon to enter a long position, the pivot trend did not confirm the signal. We see the indicator stayed bearish this whole time. The next short signal was confirmed really well. These 2 losing short trades got eliminated really well because the indicator turned bullish, and we finally have a confirmation to enter a long position. Also, another fake signal got eliminated, and we have another successful long trade. Okay, this is where we had our first losing trade, but that's okay, losses happen all the time. And finally, we have this short signal that was pretty successful. So that's literally 5 wins against 1 loss in the last 24 hours, which is absolutely amazing. Of course, this is just an example. You can use a different indicator instead of this SSL channel, but still the results won't be that different because we have this awesome filter that eliminates a lot of losing trades. So yeah, definitely give this indicator a try and let us know if you find a good strategy with it. Alright, on the second place we've got a really interesting indicator called Efmus System. You can pick any of these, but I personally prefer this one right here. This is basically a combination of different moving averages and the RSI. So what this tool basically does, it identifies the short-term and the long-term trend momentum. It also comes with the bar colors, which makes it much easier to read. If the bar gets colored in lime, this is a strong signal of an uptrend. And if the bars get colored in red, this indicates a strong selling pressure. I personally do not recommend using this indicator for trade entries. However, it can be used as a second confirmation indicator that would filter out a lot of false signals. So let's actually add another indicator to the chart to show you some examples of how you would use this indicator. For this example, we're going to use QQE mod. So the rules for entering a long trade are simple. First, the QQE histogram has to turn blue. Second, all the lines on this Efmus System indicator have to be green color. We see how accurate these signals actually are. If we take a look at this long signal, we see that it wasn't confirmed. At least 2 of these lines were colored in red. This losing short trade was eliminated perfectly well. These trades are also not confirmed. Also take a look at these examples. We see this long signal wasn't confirmed because the top lines were colored in dark green. And this is absolutely great because you don't want to be entering a trade when the momentum is lost. Okay, I found another example for a successful long trade. So we see that in the last 48 hours or so, we had 5 winning trades and no losses at all, which tells us that this filter is doing an incredible job. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content so far, make sure you click that like button as it really helps with the channel. Alright traders, we finally got to the indicator number 1, which is called Stochastic Heat Map. Stochastic Heat Map by Violent, make sure you add it to your favorites. And just take a look at how cool this tool actually looks. This is basically a series of 28 stochastic oscillators plotted horizontally and stacked vertically from bottom to top as the oscillator background. Each oscillator has been interpreted and the value has been used to color the lines in. Lower lines are shorter term stochastics and the higher lines are longer term stochastics. The average of the 28 stochastics has been taken and then used to plot the fast oscillator line, which also has a slow oscillator line to follow. The oscillator line can also be used to color in the candles. Okay, now let's actually understand what these colors represent. If the candlestick gets colored in dark orange or red, this is a strong indicator of an uptrend. These are the times when we only want to be taking long positions. If the candlesticks get colored in green, yellow or dark yellow, this indicates a consolidation zone. This usually happens after a strong uptrend or a downtrend. And if the candlesticks get colored in blue or dark blue, this indicates a strong bearish momentum. And these are the times when we only want to be entering short positions. Okay, let me now give you some examples how we can use this indicator in a combination with other tools. Okay, we currently see the Arun indicator on a default settings. Every time the green line crosses the red line upwards, this is a signal to go long. And every time the green line crosses the red line downwards, this is a signal to take a short position. And for the second confirmation indicator, we're going to be using the Stochastic Heat Map. So let's first start with this short signal. If we take a look at the bar color, we see that this signal is actually confirmed. And this was actually a successful trade. Obviously, this long signal was eliminated because the bar was blue color. This long signal was also eliminated because the stochastic is telling us that we are in a ranging market. These signals were also not confirmed, and so far we've got at least 4 losing trades that got eliminated. This long signal was actually good because the candlestick was red color. And here we've got another losing trade that wouldn't have happened. This long signal right here was confirmed. Okay, this is where we had our first losing trade. But I personally do not take trades when the candlesticks get massive, just like in this example. Also notice how well these fake signals got eliminated when the market was ranging, and as soon as the market got out of this consolidation stage, we had a valid long entry. So yeah, we can see the indicator is doing a great job and you should definitely give it a try. Okay traders, I think that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this in the future. By the way, if you want to see more indicators with high success rate, check out this playlist right here.